Hello everyone, this is FishGuy Rodney with Exotic Fishing Tanks. And what I have here is a 6-inch blue spine unicorn. You can see the humps are starting. It's called the blue spine because of the spines on the back. This is a blue spine. Obviously he's darkening up because he's stressed. But I give them a bath, in this case for 2 hours. The yellowish tint you see is nitrofurazone, which is an antibiotic, along with Paragard, which gets the fungal and eradicates fungal and bacterial, and any treats any sores they may have. Again, a 6-inch blue spine unicorn tang. This guy is from Sri Lanka, along with the clown tangs that I have in. After, in this case, giving it a 2-hour bath, I then give it a freshwater dip for 5 minutes. Then after the freshwater dip, I'll put it in a quarantine system with hyposalinity 1.008 to 1.009, along with the Pro and the Cooperman. And I hold on to every fish for at least a week. Guarantee that it's eating, and when you receive it, guarantee that it arrives alive and that it's eating. Any fish that doesn't eat, I will, any fish that doesn't arrive alive, I will replace. I love unicorn tanks. These guys get big, so you will need a big system eventually. Obviously at 6 inches, it doesn't get huge for a couple years, depending on your system, but these guys can grow mighty big. All fish will be uploaded to my website, which is located in the lower left-hand corner and in the description. Also subscribe to my Facebook group. It's also included in the description. I've been away for about 2 or 3 weeks. This is the toughest time to ship fish and to bring in fish. Under normal circumstances, shipping at this time of the year is very, very difficult because there's so many gifts and so forth being shipped. In addition to gifts, you have a lot of people traveling for the holidays, so their luggage takes up some of the cargo space. So this is one of the worst times to ship. And most vendors not only struggle with the shipping, they also, of course, are closed for the holidays, and sitting on fish for days is never a good thing. So they do not want to bring in large shipments around this time of year and then sit on them. But again, I put these fish through a quarantine process. You should not skip your quarantine process. Fish do not come in quote unquote sick, which many customers, I can't believe how many customers think fish come in sick. No. What happens with a fish, the fish come in healthy, as you can see, but because fish are kept in the small cubes that they're kept in, caught, how they're caught, most fish or some fish, and then not fed, well, their immune system has been compromised. So if they have no immune system, what do you think happens when you dump a fish right into your DT that hasn't had a chance to rebuild its immune system that helps it fight off disease, which is, in my experience, is omnipresent. So often customers think a fish comes in sick. They don't come in sick. It's you put the fish in your system without your quarantining, and the quarantine isn't for disease. The quarantine is to allow a fish to regain its to rebuild its immune system so it can fight off disease. So that's the big misconception I run into, and I try to help educate customers as often as I can. Well, we know not everyone is receptive to it. But with that being said, stick to your quarantine protocol. The purpose of a quarantine isn't to treat for disease. It's to give the fish a chance without being beaten up potentially by other fish, without being stressed out by other fish. Put into a system where you can watch it eat, and if you then see disease, well, then you treat it. But that's very seldom that happens. In most cases, you put it into a quarantine system and you observe it and make sure it's eating, giving it 2 weeks to rebuild its immune system. So therefore, when you put it into your system, it has a fighting chance to do great. But dumping a fish right into your DT when disease is omnipresent, contrary to what some believe or may even read, its immune system, when compromised, makes it susceptible. In any event, any questions, 469-682-8841. FishGuy Rodney. Thanks, everyone.